What is going on, guys? My name is Commander, and welcome to the ZASTLE Season 1, Week 1 Primetime game. This is a replay because I was not here for the match. However, with me to go over the replay or just sitting and chat with me is going to be Caper, is going to be Dash, is going to be Spanic Disco, and Master Z is just kind of sitting there doing his own thing. We are going to go over the primetime match that kind of kicked off the season. 27, coach of the Lilycove Lopunnys, is facing off against Techno, and I don't know Techno's team. Techno, coach of the Charmeleons. 27 brought Mega Lopunny, of course, Vaporeon, Typhlosion, Thunder's Incarnate, Flygon, and Mimikyu, while Techno brought Tornadus Therian, I think. No. Potentially. Yeah. Clefable. Sharpedo. Hitmontop. I believe Mega Aggron. And Rotom Heat. So, let's go. Turn 1. Aggron comes in as Mega Lopunny comes in. Aggron goes out to Dance Party, aka Hitmontop, as the fake out on with Mega Lopunny. Baton Pass into an interesting Baton Pass into Mimikyu. And a Will-O-Wisp onto the Aggron from the Mimikyu. Mimikyu is going to switch out and go into Vaporeon as Mega Aggron is shown and puts up Stealth Rocks. Mega Aggron is going to switch out, go into Clefable as a Heal Bell is taken off from Vaporeon. And then a Yawn onto Clefable, and a Heal Bell, which does not help the Clefable, but the Clefable is going to switch out as Big Bird will take a Scald. However, U-Turn is going to come into play and hit on Vaporeon as Clefable comes back in, as a Wish is going up, and switching into Typhlosion, who is now T-Wave. However, Wish will assist and give him full HP as they switch into Rotom Heat. As Sunny Day is brought up, T-Bolt going to do half. A hidden power, I'm going to only assume water or ground, is hit onto the Rotom Heat as now T-Bolt unaffected to Flygon. A switch into Mega Aggron as Defog is thrown up, getting rid of those hazards. A U-turn from Flygon goes into Vaporeon as more Stealth Rocks are bringing up by Mega Aggron. No one has died yet as Heal Bell will restore the paralysis. A U-turn from Tornadus will go into Clefable, who can take a Scald pretty easily. A Yawn onto the Clefable as Clefable uses T-Wave yet again. A switch into Rotom Heat as a Heal Bell is taken off. A Thunderbolt onto the Vaporeon does a crap ton of damage, but Scald's going to do more, taking out the Rotom Heat. Vaporeon picking up the first kill of the match. As Tornadus moves in, a switch into Flygon to get taunted. Very interesting play. A U-turn will do a good chunk of damage to Flygon. Moving into Clefable, who will also be U-turned with a crit U-turn into Typhlosion, almost dying to the rocks. A Fire Blast will do 44% to the Clefable. Typhlosion going to be able to get off another Fire Blast, taking out Clefable here.
Nice.
And then a Waterfall from Sharpedo will be taking out Typhlosion, but Typhlosion getting that kill on Clefable was very huge. Mimikyu is now coming in with a switch into Mega Aggron to take a Play Rough like it's nothing. Life Orb Mimikyu. Will-O-Wisp being the Mega Aggron. The Disguise now falling. A switch into Flygon here, as Flygon will take a Heavy Slam with no problem. Mega Aggron's going to switch back into Sharpedo as Defog is thrown back up, getting rid of those hazards. That way, nope, Typhlosion's already dead. Okay. A Protect to protect the Sharpedo against an Earth Power. Speed Boost coming into play. Crunch almost taking out Flygon, however U-turn is going to do a lot of damage to Sharpedo. As now Lopunny comes in, you know Fake Out's coming. An Intimidate Baton Pass into Vaporeon as a switch into Tornadus again for the Wish. Air Slash, doing a lot to Vaporeon, but Vaporeon will do a 33% with Scald. And getting that Wish up. And Air Slash, trying to get some flinches, I assume. Another Wish. A U-turn right now. Going into Mega Aggron as a Yawn failed on Mega Aggron, however wished right up. A switch into Flygon as Stealth Rocks are brought back up. If 27 wants those rocks gone, he's going to have to click Defog now. And Intimidate comes up as he clicks Roost. And now he's going to
there goes
Defog
Defog.
off. And a Toxic from the Hitmontop. A switch into Tornadus to take an Earth Power. Very smart move on Techno's end. An Air Slash. Flinch
In the
the
flinch.
Flygon. And Air Slash will take out Flygon. And now moving into Samus, aka Lopunny, taking out Tornadus. Now into Hitmontop. A switch into Vaporeon, who will take a Toxic, no problem, because Heal Bell is still there. Heal Bell, as I said.
The
Toxic
toxic
miss.
miss.
And
Burn?
Scald's going to do about 29% and get the burn. Toxic again. Mach Punch doing not enough. Heal Bell. Excuse me. As more Toxics being thrown up, just kind of stalling. That's all that 27 needs. As the burn's about ready to take out Hitmontop. But he's going to swap and go into Sharpedo. Destiny
Ooh.
Bond.
Good
that-
one.
Nice.
Taking out the Vaporeon. Very smart play by Techno there. And now moving into Hitmontop. However, we all know that Tornadus Incarnate in the hands of 27 can really wreck teams. And this is how it's going to end. It ends with the burn on Mega Aggron. And still only 29% from rocks. So, 27 will pick up a 3-0 win to start the season in this primetime game. That is all. My name is Commander. I hope you enjoyed. For Caper, and for Spanik, and for Master Z, we'll see you again next time.